The top headlines first. 19 BJP MLAs submitted memorandum to remove CM N. Biren to Prime Minister. Manipur Congress criticizes BJP government for not holding ADC elections. Gunfire between two groups in Imphal West District. No injuries. Kukizo community commemorates 107th anniversary of Anglo-Kuki War. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Elite TV. You're watching English news at 12:30. I'm your host, Chongtham Amrita, and these are the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has proposed to resign from his post. 19 BJP MLAs will submit their resignations to the Speaker. This step was taken after discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. PM Modi has positively considered CM Biren's resignation. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has decided to step down under pressure from dissenting BJP MLAs. On October 15, after meeting with Assembly Speaker Satya Brata, 19 BJP MLAs requested Prime Minister Narendra Modi to remove CM Biren Singh from his position. The dissenting BJP MLAs handed over a memorandum to the Prime Minister demanding the removal of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Following this discussion with Prime Minister Modi, several reports have emerged about the likelihood of CM Biren's resignation. Manipur Congress alleged the BJP government in the state of being anti-tribal and anti-hill people for not holding Autonomous District Council ADC elections for the last 4 years. Manipur has 6 Autonomous District Councils. State Congress President Kaisham Megachandra in a post on X said the BJP government is anti-hill people, anti-tribal, as this BJP government has deliberately chosen not to conduct ADC's elections for the last 4 years. Kaisham also lashed out at the resolution passed by the Hill Areas Committee HAC under the Manipur Legislative Assembly on October 14, stating that the committee, following a threadbare discussion, unanimously resolved to recommend to the government of Manipur to conduct the long-pending Autonomous District Council's election as soon as possible. The committee also informed that in order to run the administration of the ADCs, a committee consisting of 20 members for each ADC shall be constituted, of whom 18 shall be elected from former ADC members, experts in local government, eminent persons, intellectuals, and 2 government nominees of the district till the ADC election is conducted. Kaisham termed the resolution as unconstitutional, illegal, and void of any source of law from the Constitution, and claimed that the HAC has no constitutional authority to pass any such resolution. He said the last election to ADCs was held by Congress government in 2015 and its term ended 2020. The BJP government came to power in Manipur in 2017, and since 2020, there have been no elections to ADCs for the last 4 years. Temporary arrangement of functioning the ADCs through illegal means of selection by the BJP government must immediately stop in the larger interests of the people of the hills of Manipur, Kaisham said. By not holding ADC elections for the last 4 years, the financial devolution, central grants in aid, central financing, MGNREGS, central schemes related to ADCs and the Finance Commission awards are being denied to the people of the hills in the state, the Manipur Congress president alleged. There was an exchange of fire between two groups at Kautruk village in Manipur's Imphal West district on Thursday, less than 48 hours after talks were held between Meitei and Kuki legislatures in Delhi to find out a peaceful solution to the ongoing conflict, police said. Armed assailants launched an attack from the hills of Kangpokpi district on the low-lying Kautruk village, prompting retaliation from village volunteers, police added. Following the firing, a large contingent of security forces was deployed to control the situation and restore order. While no injuries or damages were reported during the incident, tensions remained high in the area. Last month, Kautruk village faced multiple gun attacks, including a drone bomb attack. Around 20 MLAs belonging to the warring Meitei and Kuki communities met in New Delhi on Tuesday for the first time since ethnic violence broke out in the northeastern state 17 months ago in a bid to hammer out a peaceful solution to the ongoing conflict. BJP MP Sambit Patra and 3 MLAs from the Naga community were also present at the over 2-hour-long meeting convened by the Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA, as part of its efforts to iron out differences between the two communities and find an amicable solution to the crisis. The Kuki-Zo community commemorated the 107th anniversary of the Anglo-Kuki War across Southern Hills, Kangpokpi district, Manipur on October 17. Several programs under the aegis of the Committee on Tribal Unity was organized with a commemoration program that took place in Talolong village, honoring the statue of Khotinthang, a leader of the Kuki resistance. Known as Gilkong, he is regarded to have played a critical role during the war from 1917 to 1919, hosting the Sajam La Feast in March 1917 at Jampi village. At this gathering, Kuki chiefs united in their resolve to resist British colonial rule and fight for India's independence. Gilkong's leadership was marked by significant military engagement, which resulted in substantial losses for British forces. Gilkong and other Kuki chiefs were arrested and imprisoned in Sadia, Assam, and later in the infamous cellular jail in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The memorial ceremony at Talolong included a candlelight vigil and a gun salute, honoring the Kuki warriors' sacrifices. Angie Lun Kipgen, spokesperson for the Committee on Tribal Unity, delivered a speech during the commemoration. He highlighted the Kuki-Zo community's contributions to India's independence movement, describing the Anglo-Kuki War as a defining moment in the country's fight against colonialism. Kipgen lamented the lack of recognition for its pivotal chapter in history, branding it one of India's forgotten wars of independence. He called for the government to acknowledge the significance of the Kuki warrior sacrifices, arguing that their commitment to defend their homeland played a crucial role in shaping the nation. Kipgen emphasized the community's unwavering spirit, urging for formal recognition of the Anglo-Kuki War within the broader narrative of India's freedom struggle. In addition to the events in Southern Hills, Kuki-Zo people across Tengnopol district held their own commemorative observance in Moray, organized by the Hill Tribal Council. This gathering included traditional rituals honoring fallen heroes, a garlanding ceremony at the statue of Chengjapao Asian Pa, and speeches from leaders, historians, and community members that reiterated the ongoing significance of the Anglo-Kuki War in the Kuki-Zo struggle for self-determination and justice. The Hill Tribal Council encouraged the Kuki-Zo community to remain united and resilient, framing the anniversary not only as a remembrance of the past, but also as part of an ongoing journey towards equality and dignity. A similar commemorative event was also held in Churachandpur district, further emphasizing the collective memory and shared identity of the Kuki-Zo people in their quest for recognition and justice. The annual Loktak Day observance marked a renewed call to protect Manipur's iconic Loktak Lake as a state-level seminar titled Loktak Lake Challenges Ahead was held at Haureng Chingang Thanga under Bishnupur district. The event emphasized the urgent need for collaborative efforts to safeguard the ecological, cultural and economic significance of this Ramsar site, often described as the lifeline of Manipur. Addressing the seminar, Moirangthem Ashwini Kumar Singh, chairman of the Loktak Development Authority (LDA), warned that development pursued without consideration for environmental sustainability had placed the lake in a precarious state. He called for unified action from both government entities and local communities to reverse the degradation threatening this national treasure. The future of Loktak Lake lies in our hands. We must come together to address the challenges it faces, he urged. Celebrated annually on Mera Purnima, Loktak Day aims to spotlight the critical knowledge importance of Loktak Lake, renowned for its unique floating biomass and diverse wildlife. The lake is a symbol of Manipur's natural heritage and is vital for the well-being of the communities that depend on its resources. During the 35th Loktak Day celebrations, Singh reaffirmed LDA's commitment to preserving the wetland, underscoring that its conservation is not only an environmental necessity but also a cultural imperative. The day began with a symbolic run for Loktak, organized by the Youth Development Association Ningthokong and sponsored by LDA and the National Hydroelectric Power Corporation and its PC. Following the run, a traditional puja ceremony took place at Loktak Lairembi ground to honor Loktak Ima Lairembi, the lake's guardian deity. In a gesture symbolizing ecosystem restoration, the Loktak Lake Development Organization (LLDOM) partnered with the LDA and the Department of Fisheries, Government of Manipur, to release 5 lakh fish fingerlings into Loktak Lake at the adjacent Takmu Pat wetland. Celebrations continued at Thanga Higher Secondary School, where students performed cultural dances and songs, including a touching folk song by Nganthoibi Ningthaujam dedicated to Loktak Ima. The event also saw the distribution of prizes for a painting competition held on World Environment Day 2024. Highlighting the essential role of youth in conservation, L. Joy Kumar, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, stressed that students must lead the charge in protecting Loktak Lake as their future is closely tied to the well-being of the environment. The seminar drew hundreds of members from the fishing communities around the lake, with notable participation from women, whose involvement signified their critical role in ongoing conservation efforts. The LDA chairman detailed various initiatives taken by the central and state governments to protect Loktak Lake, including the implementation of the Integrated Management Plan, IMP ongoing boundary demarcation, and a call for a comprehensive environmental impact assessment of the Loktak hydroelectric project. The efforts also focus on fostering community participation and strengthening engagement among stakeholders to ensure a sustainable approach to lake management. As the event concluded, the collective spirit resonated with a shared commitment to safeguarding Loktak Lake, emphasizing that preserving this vital ecosystem is not just a responsibility of authorities, but of every citizen of Manipur. Six young men from Tamenglong district, Manipur, have been selected for the Indian Army's Agniveer recruitment following intensive pre-recruitment training by the Assam Rifles. The selection marks a significant achievement for the district's residents, with the Assam Rifles celebrating their success on October 17. The training program, attended by 31 aspiring candidates, resulted in 16 passing their written exams and 6 ultimately making it to the Agniveer recruitment. During the felicitation ceremony, the commandant of Assam Rifles Tamenglong Battalion praised the selected candidates, urging them to serve as role models for future defense aspirants and to continue inspiring the youth of the region. The successful candidates and their families expressed deep gratitude for the support provided by the Assam Rifles, which conducted the pre-recruitment training. The initiative has brought new hope and pride to their families and community. In another event, 2 Manipur students mentored by Assam Rifles participated in World Mental Health Week activities at Rashtriya Raksha University, Gujarat from October 6 to 8. These events, part of a larger initiative to support children in conflict zones, highlighted the Assam Rifles' role in de-radicalization efforts in Manipur. Assam Rifles reiterated its ongoing commitment to maintaining peace and security in the northeastern region, while also focusing on empowering local communities through educational, health, and outreach programs. In a joint operation, the Assam Rifles and representatives from the Customs Preventive Force successfully recovered a significant haul of illegal substances and goods in Champhai district. The operation took place on 16th and 17th October 2024, targeting the areas of Humun Melta and Jokathar. The team seized heroin number 4, illegal areca nuts, and liquor of foreign origin. The estimated value of the seized items is Rs 1 crore 40 lakhs. This operation is part of the ongoing efforts to curb smuggling activities in the region. Authorities are continuing their investigations to trace the source of these illegal items and apprehend those responsible for their distribution. The successful operation highlights the importance of coordinated efforts between different enforcement agencies in tracking illegal trade. A Myanmar national was arrested in East Mizoram's Champhai district with heroin worth Rs 32.9 lakhs, the Assam Rifles said on Wednesday. Acting on a tip-off about the shipment of drugs, a joint team of the Assam Rifles and Mizoram police set up a checkpost at Jokathar village near the Myanmar border on Tuesday, it said in a statement. During a thorough checking, 47 grams of heroin worth Rs 32.9 lakh was seized from the possession of the accused, identified as 20-year-old Venice of Kelly in Myanmar, it said. Now let's take a short break and we will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Khanghanjaba Pangai maningi chingkhong chingyada chak chanaba mayai kaba nisa chasanba amadi nupa nupi unabana chingba asi mafam asida ngasidagi hauna athingba thamjare chingya asigi mafam akoibada amod akai phattaba pochaina chingba hundokpa yade Nungdangi matamda jingkhong jingyada pamdaba thodok nongmai kapthokpa khatna chainaba na jingba tawdanaba khanghanjari. Mathakta thamliba wafam asida kanagumbi singna thawoi usitaduna thabak asi tawramba thengnarabadi hairiba miyoi adugi mathakta akanba action lawgani haina khanghanjariba Pangai Apunbalup Pangai Nepali Basti 80 Unit 16.
Humputarit Chuba, Irenbum Sauren Gimapok Numit, Ningsing Thorum Gamari Lenana, Iramdam Gitakta, Mahiroi Shingiwaring Ibagi, Atoi Ahen Tanabama, Lakliba October Gitang Kungi, Ayupung Taramatoidagi, Numit Yungamatum Pung Amapauba, Wakatel Laiba, Ratan Kumar Memorial English School Amashung, Pitambara English School da Pangtok Saragani.
Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust na Ahan Boy Sinjariba, Wareng Iba Changdamnaba Asigi Hiramna, responsibility of the indigenous people to preserve the integrity of Manipur. Haibadi Manipurgi Apunba Saktam Ngakpada Yelhomi Singna, Lobadaba Thaudang, Haibasini. Changdamnaba Asi, English Amasung Manipuri Loan, Anigi Manungda, Mahiroi Singna, Apamba Khanduna, Ibayagani. Manipuri loan gi oinadi mitei mayek natraga Bengali mayekta ibasu yagani.
Manipur gi apun basaktam buka hendana ngaktuna thamangam gadaba Manipuri iraisha amamam ohinna bahana bagi pandam da pangtok shagadoriba wareng ibagi athoi ahen tanaba shi category ani thokna khaidok shagani ahan bada class 8 tagi 10 phawgi ama ani shubadana class 11 dagi masigi mathakta laiba mahiroi shingi ama mamangda Rules and Regulation number 1 da thamkiba wapam singdogi mathakta University amadagi pass torklaba mahirosing sangdamnaba asida saruk yaba yagani haiba anoba rule asisu hapsinjare.
Iramdam Ireipak Punungsijaba Amadi Ireipak Kidamakta Hingbang Namnabagi Wakalonda Sinjariba Sangdamnaba Sida Iramdam Asida Laibiriba Mahiroi Singh Hurup Kanglup Puding Makna Saruk Yabiduna Mapung Pahan Biu Haiduna Sinja Langjariba Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust ki Maikaidagi Laibak Miyamda Nolukna Paujenjari.
Phom Phangpham Kwakaitel Akham Laikai Dilaiba All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko Amasung Kwakaitel Thonaujum Laikai Dilaiba Manipuri Students Federation MSF ki office sing.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute Asi.
Government Amadi Private Hospital Single Clinical Exposed to Booking,
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute Asida Fangiba facility singadadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Welcome back after the short break, and now let's continue with more news updates. BSF troops stationed in East Jaintia Hills, Meghalaya, successfully foiled a smuggling attempt along the India-Bangladesh border. Acting on suspicious activity, the 172 Battalion of the Border Security Force seized 980 bottles of fentanyl cough syrup, a substance frequently smuggled into Bangladesh. The incident occurred when BSF personnel noticed smugglers carrying headloads near the border. Despite being challenged by the troops, the smugglers managed to flee using the dense vegetation and rugged terrain to their advantage. A search of the area led to the recovery of the fentanyl bottles, which were later handed over to the customs office in Badarpur for further investigation. Fentanyl, a restricted drug, is commonly smuggled into Bangladesh, where it is used as a recreational drug due to its codeine content. The BSF continues to maintain strict vigilance along the border to curb such illegal activities. Bangladesh's International Crimes Tribunal on Thursday issued arrest warrants against former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was ousted after student-led protests in August, and 45 others for alleged crimes against humanity. The warrants against Hasina, 77, and others, including her party Awami League's top leaders, were issued on the first day of the judicial proceedings begun by the reconstituted tribunal. Dhaka Tribune newspaper said. The tribunal, led by its chairman, Justice M.D. Gola Mortuja Mazumdar, passed the orders after the prosecution filed 2 petitions seeking arrest warrants. Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam was quoted as saying by the Daily Star. The ICT also directed the authorities concerned to produce Hasina and 45 others before it by November 18. So far, more than 60 complaints of enforced disappearance, murder and mass killings have been filed at the ICT against Hasina, other leaders of her Awami League Party and the 14-party alliance, journalists and former top officials of law enforcement agencies. An Israeli strike on a school sheltering displaced people in northern Gaza on Thursday killed at least 15 people, including 5 children, according to Gaza's health ministry. The Israeli military said the strike targeted dozens of Hamas and Islamic Jihad militants who had gathered at the school. The strike hit the Abu Hussein School in Zabalia, an urban refugee camp in northern Gaza, where Israel has been waging a major air and ground operation for more than a week. Faris Abu Hamza, head of the ministry's emergency unit in northern Gaza, confirmed the toll and said dozens of people were wounded. He said the nearby Kamal Adwan hospital was struggling to treat the casualties. Many women and children are in critical condition, he said. The military said it targeted a command center run by both militant groups inside the school. It provided a list of dozens of names of people it identified as militants who were present when the strike was called in. It was not immediately possible to verify the names. Simon Cowell has put a pause on auditions for Britain's Got Talent following the death of former One Direction star Liam Payne. The show, which features Cowell as a judge, was scheduled to film in Blackpool this week. However, an official statement from production company Fremantle UK confirmed the decision to postpone due to the tragic passing of Liam Payne, who we have decided to postpone the Britain's Got Talent auditions. Our thoughts are with Liam's friends, family and all who loved him. Ticket organizers, the Applause Store, also announced the change on X, formerly Twitter, expressing their condolences. We are devastated about the very sad news about Liam Payne. We send our love, strength and condolences to all his loved ones, family and friends at the incredibly difficult time they shared. Liam Payne, 31, reportedly passed away after a fall from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina, earlier this week. His sudden death has shocked fans and the music world. Singer Charlie Puth, who had worked closely with Payne, shared his grief on Instagram, saying, "I am in shock right now. Liam was always so kind to me. I can't believe he is gone." Puth posted a video of the two laughing together, adding, "I'm so upset right now, may he rest in peace." Payne's family also issued a heartfelt statement through PA Media saying, "We are heartbroken. Liam will forever live in our hearts. We will remember him for his kind, funny and brave soul. We are supporting each other the best we can as a family and ask for privacy at this awful time." The entertainment world mourns the loss of the talented singer, with more tributes continuing to pour in. Meghalaya Social Welfare Minister Paul Lyngdoh has announced plans to address the increasing drug trafficking in the state with the Indian government. The minister attributes this surge to Meghalaya's proximity to the Golden Triangle and the ongoing unrest in neighboring Manipur. Lyngdoh emphasized the government's commitment to combating the drug menace, stating they are hell-bent on eradicating the drug menace in the state. He plans to brief national leaders about the severity of the situation during an upcoming visit to the capital. Addressing recent actions by NGOs apprehending drug users, Lyngdoh questioned the legality of such interventions. He cautioned against actions that contravene the law, warning that they could be self-defeating and fail to withstand legal scrutiny. The minister highlighted the government's proactive approach, including the DREAM mission led by the Chief Minister. This initiative marks the first time the Department of Social Welfare has actively engaged in anti-narcotics campaigns, previously the domain of law enforcement. Lyngdoh also revealed that many Durbar Shnong's local governing bodies are forming village defense parties (VDPs) to tackle drug issues at the community level. He explained that the establishment of VDPs, especially in high-risk areas, would provide a legal framework for community action and reduce potential legal complications for local leaders. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma said that his cabinet has affirmed that the prices of petrol and diesel, which were hiked on September 1st, will not be reduced. The Chief Minister's remark came amid protests by commercial vehicle owners who demanded that the government revoke its order hiking prices of petrol and diesel. Petrol price has been hiked from Rs 93.93 to Rs 99.24 per litre, while diesel rate has been increased to Rs 88.02 from Rs 82.62 for a litre. Speaking to reporters in Aizawl, Lalduhoma said that the meeting of Council of Ministers held on Wednesday decided to continue with the existing prices of petrol and diesel. Lalduhoma claimed that the hike was for social infrastructure and road maintenance. He said that the government hiked VAT on petrol from 5.23% to 10% and on diesel from 16.36% to 18%. The CM said that the government has also imposed a new levy of Rs 2 per litre on both diesel and petrol for social infrastructure and services cess, alongside an additional Rs 2 per litre for road maintenance. He said that under social infrastructure and services cess, 25 per each of the revenue received will be used for human resource development, betterment of wellness infrastructure, skill development and women-centric projects. The Chief Minister urged the people, particularly with commercial vehicle owners, to understand the motive behind the government's decision, as the hike was for the welfare and benefit of the people. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 19 BJP MLAs submitted memorandum to remove CM N. Biren to Prime Minister. Manipur Congress criticizes BJP government for not holding AGC elections. Gunfire between two groups in Imphal West District, no injuries. Kuki-Zo community commemorates 107th anniversary of Anglo-Kuki War. Well, that's all the news we have for now. For more updated news, please tune in to English News at 3 p.m. Until then, have a good day.